The 4-2 Sun Devils hit the road this Saturday to take on the number 4 team in the country, the Utah Utes. At 5-0, Utah has tamed the Cal Golden Bears, stomped all over the Oregon Ducks, and even fought off Jim Harbaugh's Michigan Wolverines. For Powers, it doesn't matter if they're playing an NHL team or, I quote, the Little Sisters of the Poor. As long as there's a Block A on their opponent's chest, ASU is out to dominate. An SEC foe in Week 1, a Big Sky opponent in Week 2, as the great band Diamond Rio sang, "Meet me in the middle." And that's exactly what Arizona State will do this week, as it takes on New Mexico. While ski season faced an abrupt conclusion for the second straight year, the lack of snow, rain, and winter climate has brought another issue into the forefront of Lake Tahoe: fire danger. Spring training is business as usual for reporters like me, but for most fans, it's a can't-miss vacation atmosphere that combines a few of their favorite bees. Making the move from Indiana to Arizona State made sense for Tracy Smith for a number of reasons. Among many, the weather. In Bloomington, his players had to shovel snow on opening day a season ago, and here at Phoenix Muni, well, no such trouble. At 6 p.m., the Sun Devils host the Stanford Cardinal, a pillar of the volleyball world, and for the first time since 1986, number 6 ASU enters with a higher ranking than number 8 Nerd Nation.
Still undefeated, is this the new normal for this program?
We won't know until after this year. Macy Gardner, the most prolific player in program history, is a senior, so if ASU can sustain this in the future, yes, this will be the new barometer, but time will tell. ASU volleyball wasn't the only team with a sudden loss this week, as the Sun Devils softball team received news that head coach Craig Nicholson has resigned due to personal medical reasons. In 2 seasons at ASU, Nicholson led the Sun Devils to a pair of NCAA regional appearances. When it came time for Rom to choose his caddy, the up-and-coming star called on a familiar face and another member of the Maroon and Gold to man his bag. Matt Kemp, Will Middlebrooks, and Justin Upton combined to go 8 for 9, and each member of the trio finished the day with a home run. It was fun and games for most of the golfers and celebrities on Wednesday morning, but one local athlete expressed he had different visions of how he would be spending his time this week. The finest, the greatest, the best, in that order, top plays, let them roll. Top play, number 1, Mike Bercovici, pump fake, looks like Klay Thompson right there as he just drives, dashes, and lays it into the end zone. Bercovici, a career-high 19-yard touchdown run. Cape Cod Baseball League workout day. All 10 teams take the day off from regular season action, and guys, they hit Fenway Park to play in front of dozens of scouts, a great opportunity. Chris, just a beautiful day and one of the best Cape League traditions. With the Super Bowl returning to Glendale for the first time since 2008, this year's Pro-Am at the Waste Management Phoenix Open had a decidedly football flavor. NFL stars, professional analysts, and even Ohio State coach Urban Meyer took to the links in Scottsdale just 5 days out from Super Bowl 49. And even though golf was the main event, football was on everyone's mind.
I think they're both evenly matched teams. Rob Gronkowski, I think, is the tight end that kind of creates some matchup problems for Seattle's defense.
Dozens of celebrities were matched up with PGA Tour veterans like Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, as galleries of fans spent the day shadowing some of the most recognizable faces in sports.
It's a lot of fun. Patrick is teaching me the course, and I'm just trying to beat Coach Meyer.
It was fun and games for most of the golfers and celebrities on Wednesday morning, but one local athlete expressed he had different visions of how he would be spending his time this week.
I wanted to be over there, practicing in our own facility and dressing in our own locker room, obviously playing a Super Bowl, but we weren't able to do that, and, being out here and playing Pro-Am is the next best thing. Though Fitzgerald expressed disappointment, others made the most of the morning by playing to the crowd and creating a buzz with their Super Bowl predictions.
I'm leaning just a little bit New England.
Same pick I make every year, Buffalo. They're due.
In Scottsdale, I'm Kerry Crowley, Cronkite News. From the crackle of the grill to the sizzle of the Arizona sun, Major League Baseball's Cactus League is a timeless tradition in the desert. For some, it's the food.
I prefer the Philly or the Italian, but if you're hungry enough to eat a horse, I make a mean gut-buster Philly.
For others, it's the access.
That's the most you see them on TV, but it's not as cool as when you see them in person.
But for fans of all ages, there's one defining quality that brings everyone together.
Baseball!
Visitors from across the country come to fields like the Peoria Sports Complex and Salt River Fields, which helps the Cactus League generate an estimated $630 million into the local economy. Young fans have their favorites,
Probably just like going to practice and getting so close to them.
and then there are more acquired tastes.
It's 80 degrees, maxi dresses, and this is the best part of Arizona.
Spring training is business as usual for reporters like me, but for most fans, it's a can't-miss vacation atmosphere that combines a few of their favorite bees.
My emotions are going through the roof right now. Beers and baseball, maybe some brats later. Who knows? Arizona spring training.
With 10 ballparks around the valley, fans have no shortage of quality entertainment and dining options.
Cruising for food, and I ran across the best killer fries and in the area.
Arizona's hottest attraction wraps up next week, but next March, the tradition will continue once again. In Peoria, I'm Kerry Crowley, Cronkite News.